Hey everybody, so I have been extremely lucky and have purchased my Louis. I am over the moon. Now, it is pre-loved. It cost, I think, roughly €120, which is significantly cheaper than buying it brand new. So for anyone out there who is looking for a Louis Vuitton planner, I would 100% recommend sourcing a pre-loved one. This is immaculate. I'd say if it has been used a handful of times, as you can see I've already put in some little post-its, I am so happy. The excitement when my postman came, I don't think I have ever been so happy to see a man arrive at my front door in my entire life. Now, one thing that I will say about the Louis Vuitton planners is that the rings are notoriously tiny, small in them. I think they are 10mm. I think that's what I've read. Swapping out my Louis Vuitton rings for the Gillio rings. So I've watched loads of videos online on the Louis Vuitton planners because I have wanted one for so long, and it was the only way I could sort of have it, metaphorically sort of speaking, is to watch other people's videos with them. So it seems like a very simple, straightforward switch out from the official Louis Vuitton rings to the Gillio rings. The Gillio rings I think were €15 and then the postage was 20. Now, the postage is extremely expensive, however, phenomenal. I only ordered these last Thursday and today is Tuesday and I have them already. They are significantly bigger. They are 16mm, so it should give me enough room. You can get 20mm I saw online, but I just don't think the planner could take them. Like when you look at the difference, inside, it's quite significant. So the Louis Vuitton ones are 10mm and the Gillio ones are 16. I'm sorry about the lighting, it's just a really dull day here in Ireland today. So if you bear with me, if I take longer than expected to do this, I will speed it up to spare you all some time. So you just get a flathead screwdriver and pop up this little bit in here. I don't know if you can see it. Just this little bit in here, you pop that out. Now you can do, oh, that was unexpected. So you can do this at both ends. They advise you to only do it from one to keep the rings really tight. So the top one and the bottom one. So I've left the bottom one flush. Now if you can just bear with me, I'm just going to give this a quick little clean. So then, I hope you can see that it's the Carouse gold rings. So I'm just going to slide it, the bottom piece in, and place the top piece down. Right there. And then use my flat-headed screwdriver to push this little piece back down. They seem nice and secure. I'm so happy. I have a significant amount of inserts. I like a thick, chunky planner. It's always been my way. So I have everything printed out already. This is a little dashboard I made with vellum paper with Thelwell images. I have them for in front of the little twin star dashboards all the way through. It pays off to be patient, and by all means I would really recommend buying a pre-loved one. If you're worried about getting a fake one when you buy a pre-loved one, then I'd advise you, there is loads of blogs on how to spot fakes, and I did that prior to buying mine. And always use PayPal so that you have a comeback. Hey everybody, it's Planner Colleen. So as I had just said in the previous clip, I have finally got my Louis. So I have fully moved into it at this stage, and the rings have been changed out. It is jam-packed full. It barely closes, and that's with the 16mm pocket Gillio rings in it. Now I do know that you can get 20mm pocket Gillio rings as well, and I'm pretty sure now, after filling it up with this much stuff, that the planner itself wouldn't be capable of holding 20mm rings. There just isn't enough leather to cover over without overhang, and also the clasp tie barely closes as it is, so if you had 20mm rings, it definitely would not close. As I go through it, you can see the post-its that I'm after putting in here, and the Louis Vuitton Paris logo is in here. Something to be aware of when you are purchasing one pre-loved is that underneath this front pocket, down in this end, is a serial number. Good sellers on eBay will have that photographed for you, and I really do advise that you check out my link below for the video that I watched before I bought mine pre-loved. This little paper clip I got in a set as a gift from my sister. I think there was 8 paper clips in total came with it, and she got them in the range. I think if you're in the UK, you can buy online as well from the Range UK. Otherwise, if you're in Ireland, you'll have one of the shops. And again, my ollie clip. I don't think any planner is complete without an ollie clip. They're just so cute, and they hold everything together very neatly. And they're very durable as well. As you can see here, it's a little Thelwell image that I printed using vellum paper. I got the vellum paper on Amazon, and I'll link it down below. As I go through the planner, you'll see that I actually used gold foil over a few of these just to see how they turn out. 1 or 2 turned out really well, and then I did one with bits that I had left over, and you can actually see the lines where the spare gold foil overlapped. So it's just trial and error really when you are working with gold foil. I do know that. I bought some cheap stuff off AliExpress. I think I talked about it in my AliExpress and Amazon haul video, and it was absolute muck and it didn't work. So I got the deco foil from Amazon, and it worked perfectly. It's worth mentioning as well that the Louis Vuitton PM is the same as the Filofax Pocket, especially if you're ordering inserts, just so that you know. The inserts are from Philo Delight on Etsy. It's a digital download, and I had printed them out ages ago for my Filofax Pocket when I was trying out the ring setup. This little vellum insert that I made, I just googled messy bun girl on Internet Explorer and clicked on Google Images, and I found this, and then I wrote in down the bottom, messy bun and getting things done. Super cute, and it's just a lovely addition to any planner before or after a dashboard. Depending on the vellum, it can be used as a dashboard itself as well. This particular vellum is quite sturdy, and I used it in another A5 planner of mine as a dashboard, and it worked perfectly. It's very durable. And that's the back of the Philo Delight little twin star note paper. This little rose gold star paper clip my sister also gifted me, that she got as well in the range, and that's just attached to another Philo Delight dashboard, and it's keeping my vellum paper with my Thelwell images neatly tucked into it. So you can see the original dashboard coming through. I just really like the effect that it does have. Next up is another little dashboard that I made using my logo for Planner Colleen, and this is with the same vellum paper that I used for the messy bun image, and I did run it through a laminator, but I realised afterwards that there's actually no need because the vellum paper itself is strong enough. It's also worth noting that it might be to your liking to run the vellum through a laminator anyway, because it's very handy to stick post-its to. This little "You've Totally Got This" post-it I also received from the range, and there's a lovely little foil accent on it. You've totally got this. I've mentioned these little doggy paper clips before. I got them when I was in Amsterdam in the Misk store. You can buy them online as well at miscstore.com. Then I have little sticker pouches. So both are official Philo-Fan, and inside then I have stickers that I made myself. A few months ago I took it upon myself to learn how to use the Silhouette software. I decided to do that before purchasing my Silhouette portrait because I had been made aware that it was quite difficult to learn how to use it, and I eventually got the hang of it. So only within the last week I actually started printing off my own stickers. All of the images I have here I have found from a quick search on Google and clicked on images and then saved the file to my hard drive. Now it's worth noting that none of the images that I have here are mine, and I by no means am selling any of them. They're for my own personal use, and as I said, I found them all via Google and was able to save them onto my hard drive via Google, and then I used Silhouette to turn them into a sticker. This little vellum I got in a sticker pack. It was years ago I got it, and it just has little dresses, presents and bows on it. So I'd use that in my planner for a birthday just to mark the date. And again, these are other stickers that I made myself using my Silhouette. So I work with horses, so I just literally Google imaged horse and put the word work over it. A little pillow with the word nap time written on it. A little parcel for whenever I receive deliveries, and a lovely little kawaii Tokyo image with a cup of tea. A girl in bed with her dog down by her side. So I tend to get really early nights because my mornings start at 5:30. So I am an early riser, but I am also early to bed. It's definitely something I'm thinking about looking into because I've struggled over the years to find really small stickers for pocket size or personal size planners, and still to this day anything I've bought off online shops tend to be a little bit too big for what I'm looking for. So it is something I'm looking into. I'm not the most artistic person in the world, so I've been looking on Design Bundles and Creative Market at buying designs from those websites. So it's something I might do down the line, is set up my own little Etsy sticker shop, but it's a highly saturated market. There's loads and loads and thousands upon thousands of amazing shops out there already. I think the only difference in something that I might make is that they're really small and tidy to fit into a really small planner. It's just something I'm thinking about. A lot more time and effort will have to go into it before I consider even opening a shop, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about. And that's just a little sticker I made. That was like one of my first cuts, but my portrait was a very simple circular design with my logo on it. Next up is a shooting star vellum paper. Again, I just Google image searched shooting star and downloaded the image, and then I copied it over and over in order to make this really cute vellum. And this also works as a dashboard for me, a planner dashboard. So I'm going to skip all the pages I've written into and go straight to the middle of June. At the moment we're only in April, so as you can see, all I've done here is place down my own stickers because this is an undated insert that I printed. So I just printed off loads of numbers for the dates and then the months as well. So I've done that for every month for the rest of the year all the way up to December. I noticed that as soon as I did this and stuck them in, that the thickness of my planner increased. It nearly doubled, because obviously the stickers will take up room on each page as you're sticking them down. I was on Instagram a couple of weeks ago and I came across this amazing girl called Unicorn Planner, and she has the most amazing stuff in her shop. It's at unicornplanner.com. So I went onto her shop and I loved the planner pouch, as you can see here, but she didn't have any in stock, so I downloaded the digital print version of it, and I did pay for this. And I downloaded the digital image, which I think it was €3.95, I think it was, and then I printed it off myself on vellum paper and laminated it, and then I just used a blade to cut across the zip line in it. And inside this little planner pouch I have loads of little die cuts, which I have laminated again. The reason I laminate them is just they're a little bit more durable and they don't get as dirty. And this is an example of when I gold foiled one of my Thelwell images. Now it's worth noting that if you want to gold foil acetate, or if you want to gold foil vellum, you will need to use a toner printer. So I have a toner printer, but it's only black and white, so it was perfect for this, and the foil took to it really, really well. This is the deco foil that I used. There's another Thelwell dashboard as we go through this planner. I'll show you that I actually layered the foil over because it was scrap pieces and it just didn't work out as well as I wanted. Another little dashboard that I made, I just Google imaged a takeaway coffee cup, and then I added in the text. It says tea, and then at the bottom it says this planner was created with lots of tea, and that it certainly was. And then I have my year on one page horizontal year planner that I have filled in all my shift work for work, so I can keep track of any important dates as well. When I did get this, I think I've said it before, but I laminated the first section simply because it is being pulled out and in an awful lot, so I didn't want it to rip at the punch holes. Next up is a little insert that I made myself using Silhouette, and it's just like a grid with all the dates across the top, and then I write in the month, and it's just like a cleaning log, so I'll know how long it's been since I last changed the bedclothes, washed the floor. It's just really handy, and it's very motivational at the end of the month to see just how much hard work goes into keeping a home. Now this is the vellum that I was telling you didn't really work out, so I used scrap gold foil over it, and I don't know if you can see, but there is a slight line down here and up around here as well, and you can see that the little girl's jacket didn't foil properly. I'm really happy with how it worked out in previous ones with the full foil over it, not using it layered. So I'll definitely do it again, but I don't think I'll use scraps again because it just doesn't work as well as a full piece would. It could also have something to do with the detailing that's in this image. I'll see. I might try it again with a full piece and see how it works out. And then I go into an online order tracker. So I saw a girl on Instagram do this and I thought it was such a good idea. I know people are probably saying you can just log into your account. 100% you can, but if you're buying from AliExpress, eBay, Amazon, Etsy and other online planner shops, there's loads of different shops you'd have to go into to track. So I decided to make this little section in my own planner, just keeping an eye on all of my orders and where I ordered them from, what date I ordered them, and then I write in when they have arrived. This little paper clip, the little tassel velvet paper clip, was also in a set that I received as a gift from my sister that she also got in the range. The range is a great place if you're in Ireland to pick up some planner accessories, because I know from my own experience it's very hard to find cute little things for your planner in Ireland. And as always, I have my Zig letter pen attached to my Louis planner. The pen loop in the Louis is microscopically tiny. I think only a mouse would have a pen to fit in it. There is a ballpoint that you can buy on Amazon that fits into it. I will link it down below, but I personally don't like ballpoints. I prefer felt tip or gel pens to write with. But if it's to your liking, then by all means. And it's cheap as chips. I think it's only €5 or €6 to get the pen that fits into this. Now, it's not an official Louis Vuitton pen, but it is perfect and it does fit into the teeny tiny pen loop. The pen loop that I have attached here is from AliExpress. I think it was only €2. It's like an off pink red colour. The more I use it, the more the red is coming through, because when it came in it looked like a dusty pink colour, but even as I'm rubbing it here you can sort of see the red is coming through more and more. It doesn't rub off on your clothes though, or on your fingers or anything like that. At the back of my order tracker then, I have this little Filofax insert that came with my Filofax. And then I have my little twin stars from Philo Delight to-do list. So I'm just after sticking down 2 little piggies here, and has piggy bank written on it, and I plan to use this as my savings log. So everybody, that is my chunky Louis. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't believe that I finally own a piece of Louis Vuitton. Now, I think I'm going to have to go through it soon, because it is just that little bit on the chunkier side, and the poor clasp here is struggling. Now, it's never popped on me, but it's only a matter of time before I think I'm going to cause damage to it. So thank you so much. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button, and a thumbs up is always appreciated. Thank you so much. Bye.